Alrighty. Hopefully we're good this time. It's not lagging on my end. So it should be fine. Happens every time. I don't get this laptop plugged in. Everything just ruins everything. Just gonna drink my Slurpee a little bit so you guys get a couple people hopping. Double XL big gulp. Fat, I need my sugar. Oh, hopefully a couple people hop back in. Where's my phone? Hey, there's my phone. Hear my child yelling up there. She's currently hanging out with her mommies. No, I actually got some time. At least till about 5:30, then we're gonna go get some tacos. Tacos are gonna be great. Hey, Mr. Metal! Don't mind me, just trying to share the live stream and then we'll swap it over. How you doing today, Mr. Metal? Hopefully it's going super swell. That button. Yes. And there's my Discord already talking crap. Alright. Let me swap it over. We got somebody here. That's all I really need. Alright, anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Today we're going to be continuing on with the Flame Toys Arcee build. We previously got ourselves a torso setup. So we got all the good bits all taken care of already. Next we are on limbs, and then I'm assuming we do the head last. I'd venture a guess. I gotta move these parts around slightly so I remember. I had it kind of set up, but then I had to move the laptop, so everything got fumbled around. But it's really hard for me not to fail. It is like second nature for me to want to screw everything up. And mainly my big screw up was just not plugging the stupid laptop in. Call me Britney Spears, because oops, I did it again. Let's see. Look at A, B, C, right? Okay. I think we're good. Wherever the hell you are. B? B, 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 B. Oh, you're a B. What are you? You're C. Oh. You're also C. Oh, okay. Oh, so those two are the same. Then 2 A's and a B. Alright, got it. Making progress. Oh no, there's a bunch of hands I have to put together. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. I guess. There are enough hands to do all this? So all the hands are on A. They're always fun to do. They're a nice little like stress reliever. To just sit here and snappy snappy and snappy snappers. Just gonna, since I see the hands, we'll just get a few of them already off, and then we'll worry about what goes to what while I'm doing it. Yeah. A25. Oh, it's these ones. Well, that's always the best thing, is where you just get random stuff for free. It's kind of like when we got that one Marmot Godzilla figure from Amazon, and the dude sent me the wrong Marmot. But the marmot he sent me was worth way more than the one that I got, or the I originally ordered. So, needless to say, I didn't say anything. So my gut's telling me that the longer piece goes there. Like that. That's where the ball joint goes in. Like I mentioned before, these the nubs on this thing, nub placement is not the most ideal thing ever. Unless you really, really love cleaning up your guts. That looks good. So my question is, do I have to share these between each one of these? No. Okay, so this one has its own piece. 210? Oh, these are thumbs. That's what the heck this thing is. Little thumbs. You have to let me know how those the hangers come out, because I've been kind of wanting to grab them just for like the Monster Arts mechas, or maybe even the Avas. I don't remember if you still got any of those, but if you want to share pictures with them, I wouldn't complain. These just slide together. Spiffy. Oop. At least they're easy to assemble. Always get behind that. Ooh. That other one like that? Guess so. Oh, I see what happened when I nipped that. It took a little plastic. I'll probably have to go through and sand that down. Oh, that'll be one of those like I'll randomly do in my spare time. Got some wheels. So, what are these hands? 2624? We already did those. Oh, is that just the opposite hands? So it's just open hand, gripping hand? That's all we get? Okay. Yeah, I'm more looking for like robot spirits. Something that size. Like essentially, if it fit in a Robot Spirits Gundam, Robot Spirits Gundam would fit. The Avas would probably be all right. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Okay, well I guess start with this stuff. So we need E, 7 and 8. Again, why the heck do they place the stupid tab right where it's got a bend? It's right in the bend. Like we couldn't have attached it over on the side here. Now I gotta clean that up, and I don't want to. Oh, if it works for Universe, that'd be cool too. I'd be down for that. Let's be honest, I have like in terms of Gundams, I have more Universe figures than anything. Because I sold all my Robot Spirits ones. The only Robot Spirits I still currently own is I got a Pat Labor and the Avas. I did pre-order the Armor Core though. I'm actually pretty excited for that one. It's expensive as balls, but okay, so that hooks together. Next, we need D2, 4, 5, and E2, 15. So we'll get the 15 real quick. Which is this thing. We need C2, 4, 5. So these parts. I don't know. I was kind of in the same boat, but because they were releasing like all those old Armor Core kits, and I'm like, oh, that'd be sweet to do, but I never have time to do them. Like for me to sit and actually build my own things, I don't get a whole lot of time. Ooh, there's that part piece too. Oh, come on. This one was like, I want to get them so I can put them together and then put the work into them, but I also look at like a bunch of the random kits I still have hanging around here that I was hoping to do too. That's when I decided robot spirits will be fine for me. Oh, kind of annoyed that I didn't flush. Wings exacta blade, try not to cut towards you. Always cut away from you. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. No, I got that back together. It'll be fine. What is the thing that's there? Okay. Now we need 6, which is, again, they got the little snippet piece. It's going to make life easier. We'll just do a double cut for this section here. Now I can get off the runner and try to get a cleaner cut. Not the cleanest cut, but well, to be fair, they have the like Monster Art says the Jaguar and Figure Arts does Joe, which is odd because you think that would be something that would be under the Robot Spirits line, but nope, it is 100% its own thing. All right, so we need C, which is this guy, right? C11. That piece. These two go into this section here. Want the armor piece facing out, and then this part is on top. And that goes over top of this. Roll like this. This guy armor piece faces outwards like this. Yep, that makes sense. That goes over that. Cool. It's like you put it together. Here's the one. Its own step is to admire the process that you've done. Now we need C2 and 13. Here's 13. 2. Hmm. Okay, I was gonna say, so that's supposed to go in there, but that does not feel like it wants to go in there. Tiny little peg. Go. Clean that little nub a little better. There we go. Sometimes you get kind of lazy and just use the god nippers in order to clean up the parts a little bit. My assumption is, yeah, okay, so that's my double joint. Hey, kitty. At least with like the hangers, it's not something that's like overtly complicated, which is kind of nice. Again, I love that it has like the step of putting it together and then it just shifts into, hey, here it is. Then we need C 1, 7, and 8. These guys here. This piece goes over you. How you doing today, kitty? Hopefully it's going great. E2, 3. These pieces. We're gonna do that. So that's gonna be just kind of a pain in the butt to get cut regardless. I was gonna say at least I guess it all depends how well it's built or put together, but usually like a lot of the snap stuff, it'll at least stay together. Yeah, because like these cuts, you almost have to do it twice because the way it's positioned on here. You'll see that little nub there. But it also comes along the side here too. And it's annoying. Okay, so there's those two, and then we also need E10 and 11. For these guys. Boop. 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 Big piece up. Piece there. Piece goes on the other side. That together. So it shows one of these armored pieces with the peg. The one I want. That totally isn't how that's gonna sit though, because that's be like that, right? I'm so confused. I think that's supposed to be that. That makes Oh, that's weird. Because it shows that there's a little connecty piece, but that's not how that is. Yeah, because the other one doesn't have that either. Weird. Because like the shoulder has this like movement piece, but in the pictures it shows that there's a peg that goes into this little hole here. Oh, covered it up. And a little hole here. But it doesn't have a thing for that. This just pops as I forcefully disassemble it again. Yeah, that does not want to stay there. Hold up. Yeah, let's get that in there. I think I gotta shave this a little bit more. Does not want it to sit quite flush. Like the most nerve-wracking thing when trying to work on these is make sure not to cut something. Alright, well, it's in. So I guess we got that going for us. So does the hand... I guess it's supposed to be facing that way. So that just pegs in like that? Ah, that's interesting. Okay, that's a different way of doing it. Got an arm. I don't like the weight, so we're gonna attach this to the body. That does not want to go together. There we go. Oh, it's coming together. Okay, so now need to do the exact same thing with the other side pieces. And because I know what they are, I'm just going to start snipping them off. We need every single one of these. Every single one? I mean, two of those we probably shouldn't have snipped. Alright. That looks like that's for the foots. We'll come back to that. Ouch. Because the only hanger I ever really put together was the, it was for an Evangelion. Like, it came with the hanger. And I think out of when a lot of my stuff got wrecked, the hanger was like the one thing that survived. The Eva was not as fortunate. This was one of those perfect grades, so I had like the rubber suit and everything. Hi, Brendan. Well, I'm glad you're back. Popping in every now and then. Yeah, if you see me using the electric blade, I'm just trying to shave it a bit to get a cleaner cut. I also highly recommend don't ever cut towards yourself like I'm doing now. Unless you've used these quite often. I did see GXK. I liked it a lot. There we go. Now, those look good. Next. We need the other C parts. We need this dude. This guy was a thing. This other sprue too. That's cool. You really liked it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Like out of the MonsterVerse ones, I still like 2014 and Skull Island a little better than that one. But it's definitely there with like King of the Monsters for me. Like I thought the human characters were solid. Fight scenes were cool. A little hard to follow sometimes, but they were. I like that there was just more kaiju's in the movie in general, and they had a little bit more of a screen presence. I guess more screen time, not really presence. They always got good presentation, but put the other piece off, right? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. These two go together. Like so. Then had these. We needed. Was it 15? Looking at the wrong one. Good possibility. Yep, it was. Okay. I don't know. I always really like 2014, mainly just because like the cinematography and stuff in that movie is really good. I just kind of like the build to the fights. And Skull Island, personally, I thought had the best characters. Maybe not like the best fight scenes and whatnot. I know some people aren't that into Khan, but I think I had like some of the best like characters. Okay, so we got this. Then it's back to you. And I need the C6. We are building a Flame Toys Arcee from Transformers. It was sent in by a member of our Discord for me to put together. So I'm assembling it and sending it back. White piece was a 11. That one does not have 11. You have 11. Where's 11? Oh, I'm missing one and I don't understand. Okay, this was my 11, right? Got it. Because this goes into you. That way, and this side up. Oh, no, actually. Versa, right? Because it shows it like this. Oh, I guess it's still maybe like that, and then I put the arm in. That, so then we have our hand. Picture you lied to me. Or I just read it wrong. I think I just read it wrong. Personally, I prefer. Are we just talking legendary? If we're just talking legendary, currently I would say Haya is winning. In general, I still like Monster Arts. Like just as companies. But that being said, the new Evo Monster Arts looks freaking fire. Oh, come apart, you do. Need to flip this joint. Okay, now we gotta get this off here. Probably easier said than done. There we go. White should be on the inside. Woohoo! And we didn't stress anything. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm winning. For victory celebration, I'm gonna attach the hand preemptively. There we go. Okay. Now we're back to doing biceps. That one. Yeah, I say if I had one nitpick with Hayas, I think they put out way too many repaints way too quickly. Like honestly, they could calm down a little bit on the releases. I'd appreciate it. Because again, like it's kind of like with the Ghidorah, like We don't even have like most people don't even have the pre-evolved Godzilla yet, and they're already announced for pre-order another color variant of that same one. Oh, you don't want to check out my review and see what I say? I see how it is. Just joking. Do. Looking at my thing. Well, yeah, because for the Monster Arts figure, it's very stylized. Like even the newest one that got announced, the Evolved, it's a little bit more on the stylized end of the spectrum. But it with the way the paint job is and the way the sculpt is, it looks great. And honestly, I kind of prefer it. But then again, you also gotta take into consideration the regular the high Evolve Godzilla is only $60, and it'll be bigger, and it'll still look about as good. You only really get more articulation, a better paint job with the Monster Arts, which is really odd for me to say at this point because we haven't gotten that with any of the other Monster Arts. So, like I said, we'll have to wait and see, but. Okay, so it shows it like that. Okay, yeah, because the inside part bends. Okay. We have the armor plating. Honestly, at least the way they've been going, I wouldn't be surprised if they would. Oh, sorry, I'd be more surprised if they didn't make them. That's how I want to word it. Although, I'm still hoping that they release more of the older ones that we haven't gotten yet. Like, Silo would be sweet. Still need a male Mudo. Still waiting for that thing. Oh, why don't you trust Monsters? Like I said, Monsters in general is still really good. They're pricey, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, you tend to get what you pay for with them. And like we said before, even like the worst monster arts are still good. They're good figures, just maybe not the best representation. Yeah, if they had like better torso, the tails could be a little better on them. Because in general, the tails are usually kind of hard to pose in the highest. Okay, we snipped the two off that one. Two still here? Two still here. And lost where I was at. 13. Okay. Okay, so 13's off this one. Not both of them. Okay, that's the other piece. Got it. I don't know. I think people are kind of over exaggerating on that a little bit, to be fair. Because I've definitely heard like both ends of the spectrum. I didn't grab it because I personally, I'm kind of out of the Monster Arts game for the legendaries. I'll grab the unique stuff to do reviews for, but like alternate colors and stuff like that aren't really my shindig for that. And even then, like from what I've seen, like color wise, looks solid. Ah, shoot. I got talking and realized I put this on wrong. Supposed to be the other way. Yeah, thankfully, that was easy. The bend here is supposed to be on the inside. Yeah, it's not hard to lose pieces on those. That's why with monster arts, I don't really recommend them for play. Like toy photography, stuff like that, like moving around's fine, but you don't really want to be like hard move, like using them all the time because you will end up losing pieces. They're easily damaged. They're usually really great for somebody that really likes to have like unique poses in their diorama and really want to have control of the way the kaiju looks on their shelf, not so much as something to play with. I appreciate that. I'm always down for people binge watching our stuff. Eh. All right. She now has an upper body. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. He's got upper body now. It looks like the next is the head. And then we finish. Well, actually, no, we still got to do the backpack. So, head, legs, backpack. So, for the head, we need F. Oh, gotcha. Is that right? Okay. 220, which is this thing? And 17, which is this guy. Looks like that just slots in down here. That looks pretty flushes. Hey, Art. Sure. I might be busy, so if I don't message you like quick, just because after I leave here, I'm gonna be leaving for a minute. Also, I tend to forget things, but I'll try to get there. Hey, Tochi. Yeah, but like Monster, it's like I only need 191 for the most part. I just need the one Godzilla to go Ghidorah. I don't need two of them. Granted, I'll probably still end up grabbing it. I don't know. Yeah. It is technically a different suit, so I probably need it, but I don't know. I would be okay if they did other things and then gave us that eventually. Would be sweet. I am actually excited for that Haya because that's the one I'm curious to see how well it's going to translate. I need B 6 and 3. That's this giant piece here. Oh, also, I brought it down just because you mentioned it the other day, Toji. This is the one that you're thinking of that has the squished boobs, where you can squish them. Although I have the plastic ones on here because I'm not that much of a degenerate where I'm just going to be like walking past my shelf and just be like, hee. But this is the one in particular you're thinking of. Which I still really like this thing. Like, as a figure, this thing is awesome. Oh, yeah, that Shigoken looks phenomenal. I don't know if I need it, but it does look good. I'm debating. It's going to be like a $200 figure. It's like this. Like, where those things are, it is impossible to just cut it. Easily. You can get it in there. It just doesn't wanna. Like I said, I don't want to take forever trying to get this thing together because we're not like going super detailed. Like if I was gonna be repainting part, like spraying some of this and doing the panel lining and what have you, I would be a little more inclined to make sure everything's like super smooth. I'm just aiming right now for just it's not going to stand out on the shelf. Even from the pictures, it didn't look. It doesn't. It's not supposed to be that drastic between the two. The only thing I noticed, at least from production stuff, was the side of the neck looked a little more spiky. Okay, so this way's the front. Diesel cramming, trying to follow these pictures sometimes is not the easiest. Also, these aren't the right parts. What was I supposed to cut? Oh, these things. I was like, this doesn't look like a dome. I'll just snip this part off real quick since it's wanting to come off the runner already. Well, then, it's Super 7. Like, their stuff's always gonna look more, poetic. Like, even if you look at their Power Ranger stuff, you look at Turtles, everything, like, they're just pretty much higher quality toys. More so than something that's meant to be stupid accurate. Okay, so we're back to this. And the Peggy part goes this way. What I'm getting from the photo. Oh, well, yeah, well, even articulation. They're like they're not even comparable to Monster Arts in that regards either. Not even Haya. Like probably the best posing one was that Destroya that we had. Oh, it's unimportant Steve. You know, I just look at this stupid thing. Well, to be fair, it's weird because they were like, because to be honest, so like the Monster Arts, they have a lot of articulated joints, but they don't generally. You can't do anything that would be seen as too obscure from what you would have seen in the films. And then the ones that are very posable, generally speaking, are the ones that were sort of that way in the movies. Oh, cool. We're on the colored ones. I put the colored ones. I think I still got them in the box. Oh, hot damn. You've been with us for 3 years? I almost said 4, and that would have been horribly wrong. Yeah, because it's like the Godzillas usually have like 3 to 4 points of articulation in the body, but yet it only like slightly bends down more. It's like he can look down. That's why I say, like, even like back with NECA, like NECA's figures would have less articulated joints, but the posability that some of those could get is still in the same realm of a Monster Arts. I is kind of in the same boat. It's more or less like you're really just gaining mainly head and tail articulation. Well, yeah, but that's to say, like, it lacks in articulations because it's a CG model, but then they could add more because it is a CG model. You're not really constrained to how something should move with the dude inside of it. Also, how does this head hook together? This is weird. It's like there's a almost kind of like this head separates or shifts. Like this piece moves. Why does it move? I don't understand. Yeah, the Monster Arts, like I said, the Monster Arts one's fine. The problem is -1 is it depends on the scene, is the coloring you want to go with. I don't know. We still kind of gotta wait. I would say sculpt, at least from the prototype. Yes, but we also know from Super 7 that the figures generally don't look like the prototypes. Monster Arts kind of, it is like all the companies are in that same boat. That's one of those ones I'm kind of again excited for the figure to come out, but it's hard to say straight from the prototypes because we go by the prototypes. The Monster Arts is freaking phenomenal. In hand, still good, not quite as good. Mainly the teeth. The teeth were a little off. Okay, so now I need this blue piece. Faceplate on B2. Are you B? You're D. Where's B? I'm assuming I'm going to need that 10 here in a second. Here's C. I can't find a face. I look at the wrong one. B, right? This is B2 one. Where's B2 one? I had one. This D. God, I feel like I'm missing a runner, but I know I'm not. Let's see one. C1. It was A1, A2, right? Yeah. Let me have 2 C's, because that go with that one. E. Where the heck's a B2? I have a B10. Which I'm going to unhook, because we're going to need it. Oh! it's its own thing. Like, what the hell? I didn't leave that much in the box. Oh, good times. Well, yeah, that's kind of the case. That's been the case with most of the legendaries. Kind of why you don't really see a lot of the like the American kaiju's really showing up in there. Well, the American conceived ones like the Mudo, Skullcrawler. I honestly, no joke, I'm a little surprised we're actually seeing the Shimu as a movie monster series. I would not have been surprised if we didn't get that. Yeah, this face does not want to go in there. Get your little uwu face into the freaking mold. There we go. Ugh. Cheese and rice. Okay. And then it's got this little visor piece. That hooks into here. And then that. Oh, we go, Magnus. Magnus. Ah, so that's why the head shifts. However, the only thing I'm not super into is the head is super white. Like the face is like slightly pink. Also, how does that connect? Oh. There's a neck piece we need to build. Got it. Assume it's all these ones. 18. About to snip 8. That would have been wrong. Then getting into the X Plus stuff, I'm still waiting. Like, I really need some like Ultraman Great Kaiju's or Gridman. Still been waiting for them to make more stuff for that. Okay, so it is big part forward. And then this goes like, okay. Then, how does this attach? Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something. Ah! Always seems to happen. I'll get a little ahead of myself in reading. It's kind of the ADD kicking in. Oh, this is going to be hard, isn't it? Because I on. All right. So let's bend you back. Did they make X pluses of those dudes? I don't think there's an X plus of like the great things. I could be. To be honest, I'm probably wrong. Aha! We have life. Life. Oh, I want to panel line this so bad. Oh yeah, but the figures, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of just need the figures in general. Because to be honest, with that figure arts one getting announced, I really probably need to try to pick up some stuff just so I can do photos. Oh, hey, we're done with this runner. Wait, where's the other side of the box? Empty runners we don't need anymore. Go in that box. What time is it? Okay, I still got quite a bit of time. I'm going to preemptively snip this out just so I can get the runner off the table so I don't have to look at Dig's Bastard anymore. And then we need the blue one for the blade, and whatever this piece here is, oh, I might be for the gun. The Team Fortress, is that what we're talking about? Oh, that'd be a fun field trip. Yeah, well, pretty much like it. They've all been super stylized, which is what I kind of liked about them to begin with. Because it kind of made it worthwhile to have NECA and the monster arts. Then I had to come around and ruin all that. Okay, so now we're doing feet. So we need 2, 3. This part. These hook together. Like so. We need C, 6, 12, and E16. And 12, 6 and 12. Also help I'm looking actually at the C one. Were you C? You were C. Oh, you're good. I seen it earlier. I actually shared it in the. I shared some of the photos in the general chat. Like the one thing I always hate trying to figure out is placement of things, because it shows this thing. Oh, okay. So that actually just goes through. All right. Okay. I was looking at this at the completely wrong. So that goes together. Oh, it does go together, Steve. You need the stupid little black piece in there first, though, or gray. So glad I haven't trimmed my nails yet today. It's one thing I noticed since doing customizing and model making is weird fact, but it's just like I tend to let my nails grow out a little longer than I used to. Because you tend to have to like scrape and dig at things a lot more. So I tend to do that. All right, so now we need 17, which is this guy. 1 and 12. What? Oh. Yeah, because it's supposed to make music. It does like uh the audio from the movie, and the eyes light up, which is super cool. It already doesn't take much for me to like Shigoken, because one of my favorite figures I own is my Shigoken Gypsy. It's not too many. Although I will say one of my least favorite figures I also own is the Shigoken Evangelions. Those were not nearly as cool. Okay, so that is shows that. This goes into there. That hooks into. Uh, oh, okay, so this builds up around the okay. So this goes here, and then this slots around. Oh, okay. It was the heel. For some reason, I thought it was building up upward on the foot. It's actually the back portion. Okay. Then this pops into there. Okay. Cool beans. I guess we can put the other side together too, real quick, since we're at this point in our lives. And it's still fresh in my memory. That piece. The white pieces. I have a good one. Oh yeah, I was say Shikoku's supposed to be pretty big. That's what's kind of nice too, because it makes a little bit more worthwhile getting. I'll definitely consider it. Okay, I think that was it. These go together. That. This goes. I know with the feet, there is not an extra way of going about this. For this portion, it's not like there's one side or the other. Little piece, you're supposed to stay in the leg while I'm clamping you. Or just don't. That's cool too. I was going to threaten to glue it in, but I'm like, it's right by the joint. That's one of those glue things. There's going to be like, you put slightly too much on it. Fuse everything. You definitely want to keep that toe articulation. That goes in there. Piece goes right there. That heel goes over everything. Cool. Now we got two footsies. Next is the fun stuff. Okay, so we need E2, 6, and 5. I guess while I'm doing this, I could probably just do the other side too. Try to speed through this as fast as I can. Oh, I did hear about that movie. It's time. I'm possibly. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it when it hits the streaming. If SH would re-release a figure, what would I like to see? The only one I could think of off the top of my head, I honestly would like that Evangelion Heisei Godzilla. Oh, my mother-in-law is calling. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I just got to call her back. I think it's about dinner tonight. It was about dinner. Okay, so I'm back. Boop. Then we need 9. The parent-in-laws want to take me out to dinner. Well, me, Casey, and Jessica for like earlier birthday dinner. I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna end up doing Jack that day. I think the current game plan is the Knuckle series came out, so I kind of want to just sit and binge watch it. That's what I'm leaning towards. So this piece go holes go in. How does this work? Oh, like this. Okay. Oh, that's probably like the knee pad or something like that, eh? We grab the right piece. Sure, there's nothing else hooks in here before I close this. Nope. All right. These ones get done the exact same ways. Oh, on a high note, they made that stupid proof. I like that. Stupid proof always makes me happy. I have to watch the last episode. Is where I'm at with that. So no spoilers, please. Actually, I was watching the episode 7 today. In case you woke up. That's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, hopefully they do. Okay. Next is C 15, 17. And then we're using that one piece. Those together. In 17. And then right. So that'll hook into there. This whole side vents whole thing side out. Close that around the back. It's a nice snug fit. Eh. Yeah, I've heard mixed things because, like I said, not getting into. Yeah, I haven't seen all of it, so like I said, don't get into it in the chat too much in terms of spoilery. So I gotta watch the last episode. But I know something on I overheard on Facebook from the guys. They were saying that it doesn't decanonize stuff, but then it kind of does. It's weird. No, something about New Vegas. Oh, they asked the guy that directed New Vegas. He's like, "Yeah, I don't care." Oop. Parts two flips. That side went up easy. Kind of weird that's the exact same because the way like calves work is not how this figure is designed. But yeah. Okay, then this piece goes over that. And I chopped off earlier. Clean up that side just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot more. Does stand out quite a bit. That's better. This side like that? Yeah. Usually doing Exactoblade stuff, I tend to do really light scrapes. Because you're not trying to cut, you're more just trying to heal. Because if you take too much off, there's no going back. So you always want to do just light over the top. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Always like the NCR. And then we need C5. So That goes on here. Yeah, the way this poses, it's like, is that not a knee joint? Oh, okay, I guess that's. Ugh. So far, my one complaint is I don't like the way this knee works. Because it hooks into here, then it has the joint here. And I feel like that's going to snap off. There's a lot of wiggle here. I would be concerned with this part. You can see it. Quite a bit of shifting. So you want to make sure if you're bending the knees to grab at the body and then bend the knee. A little odd. A little odd. Okay. Moving on. What does hook in here? Okay. Now we're on to the more important part. The thigh. 3/6. That one. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make my life a little easier. Just do this. Do them both at the same time. Opposite numbers are gonna be for the opposite leg. One goes like this. Again, hate the nub placement on these things. A lot of random cleaning. Honestly, I think with the MonsterVerse, I don't think any of them should really be, at least pertaining to Godzilla. I think the formula that they got going with monsters fighting monsters, I think works really well for me. I am perfectly okay if Toho wants to be the little solo Godzilla releaser. Because even the way that they portrayed him, he needs somebody to be fighting. The way they have the story set up. Like it does not make sense for Godzilla just to kind of like show up and start wrecking house with the way they've done the character. There has to be some kind of antagonist. I was saying the episode that I seen, I thought it was going to be the was that the last one I watched? Yeah. It seemed like because they revealed the one monster was like something you've seen earlier, and that's where it came from. But to me, I like the way they were showing it off. I almost thought it was a Deathclaw. kind of know where it goes from here, right? Just gonna kind of keep continuing on in the same path. A28. Flip again. Back to having impossible things to cut. That's one. You're supposed to be with one. Okay. Then there was another piece in here, right? C. Four. What it is? Ooh, get back here. Get back here, you. If they were gonna end it, I would. It makes sense to go with Destroya because they already introduced the Oxygen Destroyer. Okay, now it's remembering which one's which. Okay, so the way the plastic bends, it was my 2 and 8. It's this side, which has the chunky piece. I'm so confused. Goes like this. Okay. This is too much. Too many steps in one thing. That goes like that. This is my back portion. This is my front portion. And now it's the fight of trying to cram these two together in a tight fitting space. Okay, now we do the opposite for this leg. Then in there. Goes over top. Push together. Cool. I was about like, where's this other piece that's talking about? I'm like, oh, we haven't built them yet. Okay. We need 12, 13, 12. 14 is other leg. Needs you. Needs you. And then we need this piece from C. Oh, we're getting close. I Oh yeah, well yeah, it's fine if it's just Godzilla. But yeah, the way you made it work was just like if it was like literally a Godzilla solo movie. Yeah, no, I'd be down for it just being like Godzilla X something. Ooh, they reinforced that peg there with some metal. That's fancy. Is it just the two pieces? Nope, there's a third. Feel like I'm missing a connector piece, and sure enough, I am. This dude here, which should be. Oh, okay. It's big. Spins downward. Yeah. And again with these, the nub is too freaking big. Stuff gets in the way. There it is. I was like, there's a knife somewhere. I say with stuff like this where it's like the piece has to come together, so the nub is to clean up. Generally, I would recommend sanding this, but no, I think Zilla would work fine, to be honest. For the most part, like any of the kaijus that are pretty well grounded, I think work fine. Like for me, at least from what they've shown so far, Space Godzilla seems a bit of a stretch. Because outside of like they talked about it in cave paintings. The only real other tie-in mainly is that King Ghidorah's from space, which helps to make it work. But personally, I'd still really like to see, like, I think Violante would be a really cool one for them to do. Oh, there it is. Okay. That. Nice snug fit. Now goes connect. So this one, this guy, this one's this one. Should just pop in now. Flip the page just to make sure. Yep, just pops in now. Cool. It still makes me laugh seeing her seeing it with the butt. It's funny. Honestly, it feels kind of nice though, because the joints aren't like super loose or anything. Like it has a, at least posing it, it's got a bit more of an action figure feel to it. A bit hollow, as you'd expect, but kind of digging this. Actually, pretty cool. So finally, we have backpack and the gun. Which, holy crap, there's a bunch of options for that. Okay. You know, I thought that blue thing was for the gun, but I guess it's for the rifle. I thought it was going to be for this thing. Then blade piece here. Goes into the gun. And there's two pink pieces that are these. Yeah, to clean my god nippers off. Random issue problems because I sometimes use it for snipping threads and stuff, so it's got a little glue on it. But it's like this part didn't clean up right. I'm concerned that the one piece is gonna be a bit of an issue being flush. Yeah, I think side. All right. This goes around here. Oh yeah. Okay. So there's a part there. I don't know. I think it's probably fine to not be panel lined. Like in comparison to the Nicey, the real big difference is just it's not pearlescent. There we go. So now if you want the blade in, it just slots in. Then we have the giant rifle. E. I'll be honest, I don't even know what it needs to be painted on it. Like it looks good. I'll have to double check. Like I said, there is blue spots. Honestly, the stickers would probably work fine for this thing. Gonna be honest. I have to look though. Because where the decals go, I don't think they're really gonna harm anything. Or like break the illusion. But they're gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, so I need the barrel portion here. Well, oh, I was gonna, I'd have to look it up because I was gonna say even if I didn't, if I was sorry, if I was gonna use the stickers, you could always clear coat them, and that would help to keep them on. Like put the decals on, then do a matte finish over top of it. Oh man, maybe semi-gloss. Putting this in the right spot. This feels like it's right. It's hard to tell. In there. Oh, that might be it. Help though. Right position up. I'm assuming that's so the barrel can slide. Fine, Jesus. Probably be easier to paint it anyways. And then this, if you want the big rifle. As I say, I felt like I was doing that right. Am I doing it backwards? Can I read? Oh, it goes over top. Okay. Clicks in. I like that. Oh, and then this becomes a bayonet. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's another thing I almost kind of surprised some company hasn't wanted to do. Is doing, like you said, like more stylized monster arts versions of just random dudes. Okay, well, that's the gun. Finally, actually, I gotta get those rubber tires out of here. Get out of here, extra hand. I see you're getting in the way. And there's the tires. Stick you over here for a minute. Looks like I need 5 and 6. Oh god, which one's 5 and 6 now? That looks like my photo. We'll go with that. Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot the bottom piece here. That'd come in handy. Yeah, that's Top Gun, right? So that should go into. Oh, okay, I was right. This seemed weird. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna need this thing in just a second. Just get it off the runner, then I'll have to thumb through these things. One goes that side, two goes. Kind of weird that they start with two and then end with one. Got the wheel off. Now I need hubcap, which is two. And that side. Who is that side? Like that. Goes more detailing goes that way. I'm assuming that's just to show the brake pad underneath. Then that hooks into here. Oh, I like the wheel moves. That. Same thing for the other side. And where nails come in super handy. Okay, so there we go there. Now I need C. We're done with that one. Done with that one. C16 is this piece here. Which wraps up that runner. Here's always the fun part. Yep, but it doesn't connect in anything. It's supposed to be kind of like that. I had that right at the beginning with you. Yeah. Okay. It's just like it sits there. I'm assuming something connects later. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. I'll leave you alone for a second. We'll get back to that. Okay, so now I need 13, 17. All these ones. This wheel specifically is 13, 17. Other one? Well, it's going fine. There's a couple of these, like the way they place them on the runner, it's a bit frustrating. A lot more cleanup than I think probably should be here, but what it is. We need 10? Nine is that side. 10 is you. We're almost done. Big piece. Wheel. Yeah, I'm getting there. Don't mind me, the wife's talking. You found a squirrel? I see squirrels all the freaking time. Kind of a Michigan thing. You get brown squirrels, you get gray squirrels, you get all the squirrels. Okay, so this goes here. And now I can... No, I can't close it. This thing hooks in... damn it. This way? Okay, so that... Oh, that's why... God, this is weird. Now, this part's stupid. I don't like this part. That hook's there, this hook's here, and that's how it stays connected once you get everything hooked in. Quite a bit of finessing. And then this slide, oh man. Alright, we've gotten to the part where I don't like this model anymore. Oh, and then that part didn't come out clean. God bless it. Off with ye. I said, off with ye. Now it should close? Hopefully. Oh, sweet babies. All right, cool. Yeah. I don't want to do that again. Not what I call a good time. Well, like I meant, beginning of the stream, we were kind of going over it, but there's a lot of placement where it's like, here you can see it. But when you snip it, it's along the top here. It's secured to the runner, but it also bleeds over into the side here. And that's a little annoying because that's where the figure connects. So it's just got a lot more cleanup than usually what I mess around with. Like you said, whenever I'm usually working on model kits, it's generally a lot of, is this part gonna make it kind of flush or wreck the seam? Okay, I'll clean that up. Is it something I can maybe fix later? All right, I'll do it later. But sometimes there'll be parts where you don't really need to clean them because you'll never see them. Why did this one hook together so much better? Like that just popped right together. Okay, then just this piece. And where you can see the wheel. Oh, Jesus. Popping. Ugh. The other thing, too, is there's a lot of parts that snap together. Oh, that isn't supposed to work like that. Ah, that hurt. Oh, that was my wrist. Ugh. Jeez, oh, criminy. Too many things are snapping together. And then... Okay, so that just hooks in here? Is that where... that the piece? The only spot that looks like a spot that this would work. Yeah. Woohoo. Bam! Freaking assembled. I kind of dig this. At least it looks. It's a little bit frustrating to put together in certain aspects. But then again, I would say in comparison to like a Gundam kit, it looks more like if this is a Gundam kit, it would have been way more parts to kind of get the same effect. These shifting joints. I don't know if you were here earlier, Emu, but this part here, when you go to bend it, please make sure to grab this piece if you're ever moving this leg. Because there isn't really that much holding that piece together in terms of structure. Eyes are good. They did them in translucent plastic, so they're just clear blue. I have the visor on right now, which you just take that off. Slide the plate back in. Well, that's how the face looks. Yep, movie robot's done. And then, just for everybody, you can also take that off. And demonetize. Thankfully, there's no nippies. Can't get me, YouTube algorithm. Kind of like it, though. It's pretty sweet. Let's see, shift up. She's got a belly button. Oh no! That part pops off. I had that in good enough. Ugh, there we go. I think the nice thing is too is because, well, I was gonna say the butt cheeks do move a little bit. So you can kind of shift them out of the way to get the leg to bend backwards better. I think the only thing is like this thigh skirt thing likes to pop, likes to pop off pretty easy. Not pretty sweet. I almost wouldn't mind getting one for myself, to be honest. But like I said, I already have this one, so I'm pretty happy with having this as my Smexy Arcee. This is really cool though. Almost kind of gives me, honestly, almost feels a little bit more anime. This one I don't even quite consider RC. It's just Mexi Robot in the same kind of style because they never released the official head for it. And I dig it. So I'm gonna have to do the paints. I gotta figure out where it's all going. Got the diagram here to kind of help. Because it's like the chest, the top of the head, belly button, parts of the leg, the fronts of the knees. I'll get the blue. A blue and black, right? We did a live stream of that one. You have to go back and check it out, but yeah, we did it. That's the belly button, right? I was gonna say, did they have umbilical cords? Is it like a gas hose? Is that how that works? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the freaking box. There's a couple of black stickers. That's the one I gotta figure out where the heck they're supposed to go. Kind of funny on the box it shows it panel lined. I don't think it's quite necessary, but the lighting definitely. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look at it a little more. I have no idea where the black's supposed to go. I guess I could just match the numbers up, yeah. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, okay, so it's the legs. So it's this piece here and this one here. They want it black. So I don't know, that could probably be blue too, yeah. Having like the little blue lights there since I want it in the calf creases and stuff. It's also kind of odd that it doesn't show it really back here. Oh yeah, I seen the trailer. Looks cool. I'll probably go check it out. Yeah, no, this one's pretty neat. I'm digging this one. I still gotta mess around with that. The wind blade you sent me a while back. I still gotta mess with that. That one and the other robots, whatever their names were. I still have the box sitting aside down here. Get to it at some point. I was gonna say, how hard is it to stand her? I think it's because I got these toes bent a little bit too far. Okay, not too bad. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I should probably try to get the gun hand on, but I don't want to mess with that right now. I'd say, does this thing have storage? Anywhere to store the gun? Doesn't show any pictures. Would have been kind of cool though. Oh, is there a bootleg? Oh, okay, that I might have to hunt down. Like I said, I'm excited for other ones to come out. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, that was my cue to cut this stream as of now. I wanted to say I was gonna maybe hop back on when I get back. I don't know. I got some Zillas I gotta put together, so I was thinking about just streaming and letting it run. So then again, I might just put them together. It's a Catwoman. You should send me some links. I'd appreciate it. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this stream. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, and Facebook. Guys like to keep up with the day with channel and donate. Greatly would appreciate it. What's this guy in Entertainment Earth? Or gal, I should say. If you guys like to pick up some Transformer stuff for yourself, though, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel and get yourself some cool transforming action figures and model kits. I know they definitely do the model kits. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream.